Okay, today, so we're going to be drawing out a picture of why sealants. Why do we recommend them? Why do we do them? Why do they need to be done? Okay, so I'm looking at this picture and I'm drawing from the top down, looking at the top of a tooth. Now, I know this is kind of kindergarten-ish, but a tooth like this will have some grooves in it, something like this. This is a lower premolar, by the way. And in the depth of these grooves, these kind of form like a canyon does. And if you were to take a slice right here, right across the middle, you'd see something like this, where you have the tooth coming down like this. And then the tooth comes up. This is really magnified right here. This is that groove just in cross section. And what happens with a groove like this is food and crap gets stuck down here. And this area down here, this black area, is so small that a toothbrush bristle won't even fit down here. Like, it can't be kept clean, but it's so big at the same time. Bacteria, they can pile down here by the millions and be just fine down there. And oftentimes, the inner core of the tooth is made up of dentin, and it sits about like this inside the tooth. And it allows this bacteria and decay to get directly to the soft inner part of the tooth. Let me label this for you. So we have the enamel, the dentin, and the nerve. Gosh darn, when we see decay that sets in just right here above the dentin, oftentimes that decay will progress very, very quickly. Rather than allowing that to happen, rather than allowing a groove to start that decay, I recommend we seal it over with some sealant material. That sealant material fills in this entire black area so there isn't room for bacteria to sit there. And it closes off the groove. If we were to look at this picture, it'll look something like this. It looks a lot like a filling when you look at it from the top, but you put it on before there's decay in the tooth. And if you do that, oftentimes we can prevent that decay from even progressing to the point where it gets the dentin. We can prevent it from being out here in the enamel, and we can protect the nerve of the tooth. Long story short, most of the time I recommend this on kiddos, usually before they're 15 or so. After that point, usually what I'll find is there's a little bit of decay up here that needs to be cleaned up, and then it ends up being a filling instead of a sealant. But same goal, to get this area cleaned out and sealed up so it's not a problem.